welcome back to my channel. Hi, if you're new, I am so honored to have you with me here today. So today's reading is all about what that one special person left unsaid, what they want to tell you now. Okay, so go ahead and choose one of these 4 piles. I'm using the tarot dice today to choose from. So this first pile is the World. The second pile is the Lovers. Third pile is Justice, and the fourth pile is the Empress. Go ahead and choose one of these 4 piles or more. The timestamps are down in the description box below. I also have the OG reading today. That's for anybody who likes, comments, subscribes to my channel. Just an extra reading to show that I really appreciate you guys, and that's going to be all about will they reach out, okay? So go ahead and check that out at the end of the video as well. The timestamps for that is, of course, in the description box, and I will see you at your reading, okay? Bye-bye. Hey there, pile number 1. If you chose this World dice, this is your reading. Let's go ahead and get into it. I'm starting off with the Radiant Rider White deck today. Let's go ahead and see what your person left unsaid, okay? So, one of the first things I want to say is that they really thought they could find happiness with you. They really did intend to have a long relationship. There were things that they didn't anticipate, and they didn't mean to lie to you. Is one of the big things that are coming through here. They really did want a long-term relationship. They really could see themselves being happy with you. They didn't want things to change like they did. I'm not sure if this person had actually done something or had said or lied or anything like that. But they didn't want to be dishonest with you. They felt like they had been dishonest in the relationship, and they didn't want that. They wanted to say they're sorry for that. They're sorry things changed like that. And they're sorry that you were one of the things that they were juggling. They possibly were super busy at the time you two were dating. They couldn't give you priority in their lives. And they're sorry they made you an option, okay? So let's go ahead and clarify again. So what did they leave unsaid? For those who chose pile number 1, what does a person want to tell them? 9 of Pentacles. Yeah, they thought that you were a great partner, someone they could have really settled down with. You definitely were living a life of abundance, or they saw you as someone who's very abundant, okay? They did have a lot of deep feelings for you with the King of Cups being here. You know, like I said, they saw you as someone they could really be with. They did develop deep feelings for you. I feel like that's one of the things they could have miscommunicated about, or, tried not to tell you, was that they actually had very deep feelings for you. They saw you and them being an item, being in public. Something could have gone wrong in terms of, when you were introducing the relationship to other people, when you were starting to meet their friends, things like that, that could have started to trigger some things going wrong. They really wanted everything to go smoothly. They really wanted, to be happy and prideful in public with you. It just seemed like things did not turn out that way. Yeah, they got caught up. They were having a lack of judgment. They got caught up. For some of them, they got caught up in partying and drinking. Other of them got caught up with friends, with work. There was just too much going on at once, and they didn't realize that it was affecting their relationship until it was too late. Okay, so let's keep it going with the Romance Angels cards. All right, what do they leave unsaid for those who chose pile number 1? Well, they want to come back into your life. You have reconciliation, okay? This person wants to return into your life. They don't want to leave it alone. We have separation. Yeah, they're very sad that the separation is taking place between you two. Again, they did not expect it. They did not want it to happen. So they want to come back, okay? What was left unsaid for those who chose pile number 1? What was left unsaid? And then we have chemistry, okay? And those have deception underneath. So this would be they would be lying if they said there was no chemistry between you two. Yeah, also, they may have masked the fact that they were being a little bit deceptive with the amazing chemistry. They're like, oh no, everything's fine. Let's make out. Let's not worry about that problem over there. We're together now. And they regret that. They regret not actually addressing things, and just trying to, just trying to love the problems away. Okay, these are the Magical Mermaids and Dolphins. Okay, but they feel like you two have amazing chemistry. They want to come back. There just could have been some issues that they were still going through. It may not actually be in regards to their mother, but it definitely is regards to, how they go about relationships. They're trying to sort things out. It could be, some very deep patterns they held with their parents, and now they're trying to, escape from that. They do want to say that they're holding you in their heart while you two are separated. You know, they're holding the connection in their heart. They're waiting for you. Okay, things like that. What else have we got here? What do they want to say? What did they leave unsaid? Those who chose the World card. Make a decision. Yeah, right now they're trying to make a decision on whether it's a good idea to come towards you or not. They're just not totally sure because they're like, I know we had amazing chemistry, but is that enough to really save the relationship? Okay, so let's move on with my white cards now. What do they want to say? I love being around you. You inspire me. Okay, you're my ideal person. What do they want to say? What do they leave unsaid for those who chose pile number 1? We have deceptive, selfish, sneaky, attractive, and magnetic. So this person knows that they were being deceptive. Again, they felt like they were being selfish. You know, like, here we go. Actually, never mind. Yeah, they're definitely feeling some grief over the fact that they possibly deceived you or just honest in some way. And they're sorry about that. Okay, what else we got? Let's go on a date, okay? As the person wants to ask you out again, because they do feel a soul connection between the two of you, okay? They look out for that. They could be trying to ask you out very soon. What do they leave unsaid? For the last card here, or the last two, rather. I feel like I've known you before, and we also have too many emotions. It's time to decompress. So this person right now is taking time to decompress, but they do want to come back towards you. We also have will we ever reunite. So this person is just not sure. They want to reconcile with you, but they're not sure if you would actually like that from them. They're not sure if you want that. And they also know that it's going to take some healing for them to come back in a place that would actually be, you know, feasible for a relationship to take place, right? Okay, so right now they're taking this time to decompress, but again, they're very sorry. They had a lot of deeper feelings for you than you possibly realized. So I'm going to go ahead and wrap things up now with the Allentown Wellness Love Oracle cards. So what do they want to tell you? What do they leave unsaid for those who chose pile number 1? What do they leave unsaid? All right, we have mirroring each other. Relationships reflect our wounds, introspection. So this relationship for this person was actually was kind of tough for them because you guys had a dynamic that really reflected their wounds. It made them think about, you know, what was going on with them inside. And it could have brought up some old stuff from their childhood, things like that. That it ended up being like kind of painful for them in a way they didn't expect. Okay, what else did they want to say? What was left unsaid for those who chose pile number 1? Okay, twin flames, okay? Maybe, I don't know if you told this person that you were twin flames. If you did, this person might believe you. They might believe that you guys are twin flames. Or if you have not said anything like that, they believe that you two you are a great couple. You complement each other very well. They feel like you two get along great, you know? You guys have a really great like duality between you two. Okay, they see you as a high-level couple. Meeting and conversing, savoring the moment, feeling uplifted friendship. They want to say that you two had a great friendship together. They really enjoyed their time they spent with you. They possibly think about, you know, meeting up with you again, possibly over coffee. We also have kisses, unconditionally loving, giving and receiving affection, falling in love. This person was falling in love with you. At one point in time, they did want to be this unconditionally loving person, but they ended up being a karmic to you, and that was, you know, disappointing to them. We have fleeting, triggers, turmoil, resentment, lessons, letting go, and loving you. So, like I said, you know, this person ran into a lot of internal conflict while they were dating you, and it just seemed like they had a lot of triggers come up they didn't expect. So they just want to apologize for, you know, kind of making it a difficult relationship. Again, they want to say that, you know, you are someone they could have really pictured themselves with. They had a lot of deep feelings for, you know, they made some wrong judgment calls, and that, you know, made the relationship suffer. They're thinking about coming back, but they're trying to gauge you out first. Okay, so that is what I left unsaid. I really hope that you enjoyed this reading. If you did, just give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. I post new videos every Wednesday and Saturday. Now, if you'd like a personal reading from me, I'd love to help you out. Go ahead and look in my description box below, and that is where I have my services and my testimonials links, and that'll give you everything you need to know about a reading with me. Furthermore, check out the OG reading. That's going to be all about will they reach out. That is at the end of the video. And lastly, follow me on TikTok. I Lunar Light Tarot. I post small, bite-sized tarot videos there for you all to enjoy. Okay, hope you like this one. I'll talk to you in the next one. All right, love and light. Bye-bye. Hey there, pile number 2. If you chose this Lover's dice, this is your reading. Let's go ahead and get into it. I'm using the Radiant Rider White today to start. And this is, of course, what your person left unsaid, what they want to tell you, okay? So the first thing I'm getting was that this relationship was pretty confusing, okay? There was definitely like a whole fog going through this relationship, and it was difficult to navigate on either side, is what I'm getting. So this person also felt this way, like it was confusing. I feel like people caught feelings for one another, and they didn't expect to, right? And this person wants to say that they wanted to be there for you. They wanted to be more reliable. They wanted to be more of a solid figure for you. But they ended up being unhealed. You know, they ended up just not being ready, and they're sorry. They're sorry that they weren't equipped to really handle this relationship. Again, they really wanted to be this King of Pentacles for you, but just found out that they couldn't measure up right then. So they're expecting to, heal. They're expecting to, get better, become a more reliable person, and then possibly come back. Okay, let me go ahead and clarify with the Spiral Tarot. What do they want to tell those who chose pile number 2? What do they want to tell those who chose pile number 2? What was left unsaid? What was left unsaid? What do they want to tell those who chose pile number 2? What was left unsaid? Okay. What do they want to tell those who chose pile number 2? What did they leave unsaid? So I'm going to take the one that flips over. Alright. Okay, great. And we have Temperance in reverse twice, okay? So, yeah, and I'm just getting this person really wanted to work with you, but they just found themselves to not be ready or like in that place to do that, okay? So things sort of started getting confusing in this relationship around the time that plans started being made for the future. I'm just seeing that both parties or one party felt like this is going to be more casual, and then people started catching feelings and then wanted more from one another, and that could have gotten really confusing really quickly, okay? Then we have the Death card. This person just was not emotionally equipped, didn't have the tools to be able to step into a more committed relationship is what I'm seeing. And so that could have ended the relationship. They're really taking a lot of accountability for that is what I'm seeing. I'm hearing I take accountability 100% for this ending. It takes two to tango, but I do feel like this person's taking most of the blame here, okay? Because they could have projected themselves to be this person who was already put together, who was already, ready for a relationship, who was ready for something more long-term. Or they could have just, said that from time to time, like they could see with you long-term, things like that. Even if they didn't actually say it, I'm seeing this person really imagine themselves being happy with you long-term, and they just actually weren't able to deliver on that, and that made them sad. So, they are thinking about coming back, but it is contingent upon whether or not they get this healing that they need. Okay, so let's go ahead and move on to the Romance Angels now. What do they want to tell you? What do they left? What did they leave unsaid? Okay, yeah, separation. So separation could be a good thing for you too right now. Again, this person needs to go through some lessons, some healing, so they can have those tools, right? But right now they feel like separation is probably the best thing to keep you from like getting hurt by them again, is what I'm hearing. All right, what do they leave unsaid? Religious factors, okay. Again, I'm just getting that the healing and their own religious path is coming into play here. And they don't actually have to be a religious person. And what I mean by, path is just our path to healing, our path to becoming a better person. That to me, that's all spiritual. And this relationship was really brought together to help teach each party a lesson. I'm not sure what your lesson was, but you can definitely see what their lesson is. It's about, becoming a more reliable person, a person who, is what they say they are. Okay. What else do we have here? What do they want to say? What do they want to say? What do they leave unsaid? What do they want to say to those who chose the Lover's dice? What they leave unsaid. We have this could be the one. Okay, so they really thought that you two could have been together for sure. I feel like this person, I don't know if you thought they caught feelings too, but they definitely did. They didn't intend to, but things just kind of happened really quickly, and they just, like I said, they weren't ready. So they want you to know that you were always an ideal person for them. They just had a hard time, within themselves being able to start a relationship, okay? So these are the magical mermaids and dolphins. What else have we got? Okay, so wants to come out. Make a decision. Okay, feeling stuck or indecisive, listen to your intuition and make a decision. So this person is trying to make a decision about whether or not to stay in separation or to come towards you. Okay, go ahead and check out will they reach out at the end of the video, and that'll answer that question, of course. What else have we got? What do they want to say? What did they leave unsaid? What did they leave unsaid? Okay, we have positive energy. Yeah, okay, they're trying to come into better positive energy. They're trying to become a more positive person while you're gone. You could have been a really positive person and that really inspired them. You could have really catalyzed some change within them is also what I'm getting. But yeah, they want to return a more positive person. Okay, we have treasure chest. An unforeseen windfall of new abundance comes to you now. That's what happened in this relationship, was that you were an unforeseen windfall of abundance for this person, and they didn't have pockets that were big enough to carry all of that abundance, so it fell out. You know what I mean? So it slipped out of their hands. They fumbled the ball, and that's just because they weren't expecting someone as great as you to come around. Is really what I'm getting here. So let's go ahead and look at the white cards that I got. For those who chose the lovers, what did their person leave unsaid? For those who chose the lovers, I messed up and now I'm really feeling the consequences. Exactly. This person's feeling it. Okay. You also have missing you, withdrawn, yearning, nostalgic, unwell. So like I said, they are missing you. They're feeling the consequences of having lost you now. All right. What else do we have here? We got past returning, rekindle, return to broken promises, honeymoon phase, buyer beware. Okay, so like I said, you know, this person is probably going to come back. They're making the decision right now, but they're probably going to come back when the timing is right, because we have, I want to be with you, but the timing isn't right. So again, they're kind of waiting until they're more healed. They're waiting on this healing to come towards you again, but I'm sure once they get it, they're probably going to hit your line. Okay, what else have we got? So that answers that question, but still check out the OG reading if you'd like. What else do we have here? Okay. I'll take this one as the last one. We have attractive, carefree, unbothered, detached, self-love. We also have the friendship card coming up. And I find you intriguing and mysterious. You're sexy. So this person thinks you are very sexy, very attractive. They think you guys have a really strong friendship and a strong soul connection. So that's really one of the reasons they wanted to come back. They feel like this was a very special connection. So, you know, they miss you. They want to come back. Okay. Let's go ahead and wrap things up with the Valentine Wellness Love Oracle cards. So what do they want to tell you? What do they leave unsaid? For those who chose pile number 2, we have karmic relationship, okay? Fleeting triggers, turmoil, resentment, lessons, letting go, and loving you. Like I said, you know, this person didn't expect to be triggered. They didn't expect to, you know, have things to work on all of a sudden, and now they do. So that's kind of the nature of this relationship. Was a lesson for this person. Okay, what do they leave unsaid? We have sunglasses, okay? Watching, looking, stalking. So they are still watching you from afar, I am sure, probably on your social media. We also have abundance. Again, this person felt like time with you was, you know, was having abundance. Like they feel like you were the abundance in their life. They want to get you back, okay? What else do we have here? This snake, yeah, okay. They're just sorry that they ever ended up coming up as a snake. They're sorry that, you know, they weren't someone who was reliable, so they kind of came up as someone who was, you know, like a little snaky, like being deceptive and sneaking around and all that. But they want you to know that they really feel like you could have been the one. Welcoming love, meeting the one, open your heart, getting together, perfect. They just felt like you could have been that person and that they messed it up. They do want to talk to you. They're hoping that you will message them. Again, I mean, if you're not feeling that, you're not feeling that, right? But yeah, they want to wait until the right time. They go back and forth on that. Like, of course, they want you to message them, but they also want to wait until they're healed enough to really come forward to you. Okay, so yeah, they feel like you are, you know, a very special person to them. They're sorry the relationship ended up being so confusing and that they weren't healed enough to really take the next step. But they do miss you. They want to come back when they are in better energy. And they're on their spiritual path to make that happen. Okay. All right, pile number 2, that is your reading. I really hope that you enjoyed it. If you did, just give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. I post new videos every Wednesday and Saturday. Now, if you'd like a personal video from me, that's no problem. Go ahead and look at the description box below, and I'd love to help you out with anything you have on your noggin, okay? Just go look under services, and that'll be that. Also, check out the OG reading today. That's going to be all about will they reach out? And lastly, check me out on TikTok at Lunar Light Tarot. I post small bite-sized videos there for you all to enjoy. Okay, so hope you like this one, and I'll talk to you in the next one. All right, bye-bye. Hey there, pile number 3. If you chose this Justice dice, this is your reading. Let's go ahead and get into it. I'm using the Radiant Rider White today to start. And this is, of course, what they left unsaid, what they want to tell you, okay? All right, so I'm just seeing that this relationship, this person was super busy around the time that you two got together. They had a lot on their plate, and they had a lot on plate at work. They want to apologize for being really slow in their relationship, overly slow, and I think that possibly made you feel like you weren't a priority in their life, that you weren't like, you know, good enough to have their attention, or that you weren't, you know, as important as you actually were in their life. They just felt really overwhelmed at the time that you two got together with work or with whatever they're working on. And it caused it to move slowly in the relationship, and that could have caused you to feel like you weren't as important to them as you actually were. And they wanted to apologize for that to start, okay? Let's go ahead and look at the Spiral Tarot now. So what do they want to tell you for those who chose pile number 3? All right. What do they want to tell you? What do they leave unsaid for those who chose pile number 3? All right. Okay, 7 of Cups, the Knight of Cups here, and one more. What do they leave unsaid? Okay. And then we have the Ace of Pentacles here. Okay, so they want you to know now that their life is a little bit less hectic. They want you to know that they are trying to step away from, you know, being overly busy, because they realize that, you know, it was quite detrimental to their love life. You know, it's still unclear how long they're going to be busy, to be honest. Like, they're stepping away from it, but it's still unclear, you know, how much more work they're going to have to do, or, you know, what path they're going to take to get to a point where they can actually, you know, involve other people in their lives. But they just know that they should have been more open to you. They should have been more emotionally giving towards you. They're sorry that they weren't more, you know, open emotionally. And they really saw you as someone who they could have had like a good, you know, solid start with if they had, you know, actually put forth the effort. I think, you know, something could have really took off with you, and they're sorry that never ended up happening. So now they're trying to move away and, you know, take the lesson, right, from this situation. Let's look at the Romance Angels now. What do they want to tell you? What do they leave unsaid for those who chose the Justice dice? What did they leave unsaid? What do they want to tell you? What did this person leave unsaid? All right, we have worth waiting for. Okay. What does this person want to say to those who chose the Justice dice? All right. We have heart-to-heart conversations. Okay, what did this person say? What does this person want to say? What did they leave unsaid? Okay, and it is safe for you to love. So yeah, this person really wants to improve upon themselves. That way, maybe they can try and come back and claim this unrequited love. They feel like they could be worth waiting for, as long as they, you know, continue to find a way to make time in their life. They feel like you are worth waiting for. They feel like, you know, the time that they want to make is worth waiting for. So they're hoping that you're still going to be interested when they do come back and trying to have this heart-to-heart conversation with you. So they definitely are interested in talking to you face-to-face. They're definitely interested in, you know, being able to explain where they came from and where they're going now, because I do want to make a safe environment for you. I feel like I do feel some fear here, though. Fear that you're not going to be interested, fear that you'll say no, things like that. But they do want to put in the work regardless, because they know that they can't have love without really having this time, right? So yeah, what do they want to tell you? What do they leave unsaid? What do they want to tell you for those who chose pile number 3? What did they leave unsaid? Okay, we have break free. Yes, exactly. They're trying to break free from having, you know, too much work to do. They're trying to break free from that so they can actually have enough time, right? Dream big. So they're trying to let go of thoughts of them failing in the relationship. They're trying to let go of the thoughts of like you rejecting them. And they're trying to dream big, as in, you know, dreaming that you're going to want to talk to them, dreaming that you're going to be interested in them again. We also have protection. Yeah, they just really want to get to this place where they can be in a relationship, they can have enough time, and where they can also, you know, make you feel safe in a relationship. Okay, so this is one of their goals. I feel like this was a pretty good like choice for you once upon a time, and then things just kind of fell apart when this person got too busy. But again, they really are trying to break free from this. The way you two could actually have a real relationship in the future, or they can have a relationship with anybody, because they're realizing that if they don't do this, they probably can't have an actual relationship with anyone. Okay, so let's look at my white cards now. What do they want to tell you? What do they leave unsaid? What do they want to tell you for those who chose pile number 3? Okay, I'm thinking about moving on. I'm just getting moving on from all this work, because we do have the 6 of Swords, talks about moving away from a stressful time. Okay, what do they want to tell you? What do they leave unsaid? What do they leave unsaid for those who chose just to stay? So let's go on a date. Easy enough. And they want to take you out again. They want to, you know, be able to see you again in person. Okay, what else do we have? Missing you, withdrawn, yearning. Okay, so this person is most definitely missing you. What do they leave unsaid? I find you intriguing and mysterious. You're sexy. Okay, this person thinks you're very hot and sexy. They didn't tell you that yet. All right, what else do we have here? Okay, I love being around you. You inspire me. A lot of the same cards coming out today, even though I have over 100. Okay, there's only one of each. Okay, what do they want to say? What do they leave unsaid? And the last one, I appreciate everything you do for me. So again, this person just thinks you're really great. They love being around you. You're inspiring, you're sexy, you're mysterious. They miss you, and they appreciate you. They want to go back out with you, and they want to be ready to do that. Okay, so that's one thing. If you guys want to know if they're going to reach out, check out the OG reading. That's going to be all about that. All right, and last, I'm going to finish this up with the Untitled Wellness Love Oracle cards. Okay, so let's see. What do they want to tell you? What do they leave unsaid for those who chose pile number 3? Okay. And we have passion, insane chemistry, like it to the equally, having fun. So yes, this person feels an insane passion with you. You know, they really think that you two are, you know, a great match, energetically at least. You also have stabbed in the back. That sucks though, because they feel like they stabbed you in the back, that you two were doing so well, and then all of a sudden, you know, like they couldn't make time for you anymore. And it was kind of like, it was just shocking. It was a little bit shocking that, you know, you guys couldn't be together. Like things are going so well, and all of a sudden things just fell apart, and they're sorry about that. Okay, we have the Grim Reaper. Yeah, the relationship is over. No second chances to grow and transform your life. It just happened so quickly, is what I'm getting, and they just felt like it was over so quickly. You could have been the one to cut them off, actually. And that could have been really painful, but what they realized from that is that they have to make a change. So don't be sorry, you know. You taught them a lesson. Not enough. Yeah, frustrated in relation. Maybe you guys were the ones who cut them off. Like maybe you were like, this is not enough for me. I'm frustrated in this relationship. I don't know where it's going. So you cut them off. You know what I mean? And they needed that, because to help them realize that it's not going to be enough for anyone unless they make, you know, good time for people. You also have photograph. Looking at your photos, missing you. You have missing you twice, nostalgia twice, and make new memories. Okay, so yeah, this person is definitely missing you. They're probably looking at your social media profile if that's available to them. They're definitely looking at old photos of you, things like that. They're waiting for, you know, a good chance to come back. They're waiting for when they're going to be less busy, and then they're probably going to try and hit you up. So if you're interested, go ahead and check out the OG reading. It's going to be all about will they reach out. But other than that, I really hope that you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. I post new videos every Wednesday and Saturday. And if you'd like a personal reading from me, I'd love to help you out. Go ahead and look at my description box below, and that is where I have my services and my testimonials links. And that'll give you everything you need to know about a reading with me. And lastly, follow me on TikTok if you're interested at Lunar Light Tarot. I post small, bite-sized tarot videos over there for you all to enjoy. All right, I'll talk to you guys next time. Hope you guys enjoyed. Bye-bye. Hey there, pile number 4. If you chose this Empress dice, this is your reading. Let's go ahead and get into it. I'm using the Radiant Rider White today to start. This is, of course, what they left unsaid, what they want to tell you, okay? So let's go ahead and look. Immediately, this person is sorry they did not give enough in their relationship, okay? They feel like they didn't give enough time, enough effort, and it was just unfair. To a part of them didn't even realize that they were doing this. A part of them didn't realize that they were, they were taking too much and they weren't giving enough. And I think partly it was because they didn't recognize who they were dealing with, but they found out real quick that you are, the Empress, you're the Queen of Pentacles. And this person just didn't treat you like that. They did find out later on, though, that you are a high quality, high value person. Like we all are, but yeah, especially to them, and they were sorry that they let you slip through their fingers, they wish it wasn't over between the two of you. They feel like it was painful for them because it was partly their fault, and also because they could have avoided it. Okay, let's go ahead and clarify though with the Spiral Tarot now. What do they want to tell you? What do they leave unsaid? Okay, the Six of Swords in reverse. Okay, the Seven of Wands. What do they want to tell you? What do they leave unsaid? Those who chose the Empress. Queen of Swords in reverse. Okay. And what's the last one? All right, the Four of Wands in reverse. Okay. Yeah, this person is going through some time of healing right now, emotional healing. Maybe they were emotionally hardened when you knew them, like a little bit. They didn't want to share their emotions with people. Okay. I am seeing though that they haven't changed very much. That's what I can see from the Six of Swords in reverse. They're still in that hard place that you left them. They're still in that, not giving kind of place. And it's because they are they're probably in the dark night of the soul right now. I won't even lie. Like, they are definitely being hit by the universe, either with some karma or by, with a lot of internal dialogue around, how to get out of this situation, how to be able to, see when things are going on wrong in relationships, how to be able to recognize people. Basically, this whole situation is kind of haunting them, and they're thinking about it like nonstop and trying to find the lesson, okay? But they still haven't found it yet. They still haven't really moved on yet. It is coming in the near future, though, probably. One of the reasons why they treated you not so great was because, I'm not blaming you here at all, this is what they want to say, was that you were so chill, they didn't even realize that you would cut them off. They didn't realize you were that kind of person. They mistook your kindness for weakness. I'm sorry. They mistook your kindness for weakness. They didn't understand that you were a bad bitch and that you'll cut anybody off if need be. Yeah, they didn't understand that at all. And then all of a sudden they got cut off and they're like, what? And then we have the Four of Wands in reverse. So they just feel like they could have had a good foundation with you if they had put in the right time and effort, and it makes them kind of sad. Again, you kind of slipped through the cracks, and now they're going through some kind of like existential drama about like, why can't I keep a person, like they're having that kind of moment. Let's look at the Romance Angels now. What do they want to tell you? Okay. Passion. Yes, there's a lot of passion in this relationship. There could have been some great bedroom time, things like that. The person found a lot of passion with you. We have getting to know each other. Yeah, they're just kind of sad because they feel like they didn't really get to know you in the way that they would like. They wanted things to become more serious, hence this wedding card. Wedding to me is about things getting more serious from whatever point they're at. They would have enjoyed that actually, but they mistook you for someone who was, not wifey, girlfriend, boyfriend material, things like that, and they treated you less than. And they made a mistake, They didn't realize they could have gone, much farther away with you. And maybe they would have changed their behavior, if they had known that. I mean, maybe they wouldn't have. But yeah, they're kind of sad that they still didn't really get to know you the way that they wanted to, that it was cut off. These are the Magical Mermaids and Dolphins. What do they leave unsaid? For those who chose the Empress, what do they leave unsaid? Okay. Self-employment. Okay, I don't know if some of you guys actually are self-employed. You have dreams of being self-employed. Whatever it is, though, I'm seeing that your passions really inspired this person. Yeah, whatever it is, you feel like you guys have big dreams for yourself, and that really inspired them. That was one of the clues in the tip-off that you were just different from the others. Okay, what else do we had here? What did they leave unsaid? For those who chose pile number 4. Ooh, we have watch your thoughts. It is important to only think about what you desire and not what you fear. Okay. Okay, you know what I'm getting actually here was that this person, I'm sorry to say that they kind of doubted you a lot. Like when you were talking about your dreams and you're talking about like you were getting to know this person and you seem really ambitious, you would say something that was like really ambitious and then they'd be like, in their head, they'd be like, okay, like let's say they really achieved that in 5 years, you know? This person doesn't really see people going much farther than them in life. They don't get people can have more drive and ambition than them. So like when it turned out that you actually did and they could have learned from you, they felt embarrassed that they actually didn't take that chance to get to know you and understand, you know, your secret sauce. They just dismissed you at first and was like, okay, sure, they're gonna do all those things. But then they realize that you're more ambitious than them. You also have to make a decision, okay? Feeling stuck or indecisive, listen to your intuition, have faith and make a decision. The thing is, this person had every chance and every opportunity to open their eyes, to see what you were offering to the table and to switch up. And they chose not to. Or they chose not to make a decision, which ended up making them, having you like leave them. Does that make sense? I'm gonna repeat it one more time. That basically, they had every chance to, you know, flip this around, start treating you right when they realized what kind of person that you were. They decided not to decide and just kind of like leave things as they were. And that probably made you, you know, like leave it alone. Right? But they had the decision, you know, they chose not to choose. All right? They chose not to choose in terms of, you know, how should I try and readdress this person in a more, you know, in a way that will better suit a relationship. All right. What do they want to say to you? What do they leave unsaid for those who chose? Okay. I'm in a lot of pain right now. Okay. And I'm not surprised. You know, this person, it was definitely painful when you left because it was a reflection on them, on whether or not they can keep a person. And again, it was a reflection on their own arrogance because they didn't really think that you were actually that much better than them. And it turned out that you were way more ambitious and way more driven than they were. And that was embarrassing. And also just that like they should have recognized that. I don't know. I'm getting lost in my thoughts, but okay, what else do we have? What else do they want to tell you? What do they leave unsaid for those who chose the Empress card? What do they want to say? Attractive, carefree, unbothered, detached, self-love. So they see you being all those things. They see you being very attractive and detached, that you don't really care right now. I love being around you. You inspire me. This card come out for like almost every reading, and I only have one of them, and I've been shuffling. So, yeah, this person still feels like you would really inspire them. And you are probably way more motivated than them and way more driven. So, it's exciting to them. If you're more driven, if you are more ambitious than this person, I hope you know not to come back to them. I'm just going to go ahead and say that. I know, I'm flipping the script. I'm breaking the fourth wall right now. If you are more driven than this person, you gotta cut them off, okay? Okay, I messed up and I'm really feeling the consequences. Exactly, this person knows they messed up. It is what it is, you know? And the last one. I see you're doing better without me. That's on period. Okay, period. And the last one was, I find your family and friends hard to get along with. They don't get me. They don't get how they're with you because you're so ambitious, and they're probably not. But yeah, this person sees you doing better without them. Sees you, you're continuing to live your dreams and do all your bad bitch stuff. You know, the typical, the usual for you. I just have to say, this person seems like a bum. Like, God, I know people don't really do this in the tarot readings, tell you like what they think, but like for real, guys, I think you already know this person's like a little bit of a bum, especially if they were like knocking you for having dreams that they thought you couldn't achieve. Now you are achieving them, and they're like, oh, I didn't think you could do that. Like, I didn't think that was possible for like a person. Like, you were so bummy. Okay, anyway, that made me mad though. I'm gonna finish it up though with the Island Time Wellness Love Oracle cards. So what do we got here? What do they leave unsaid for those who chose pile number 4? Okay, we have seduction, attraction, flirting, dating, hooking up, temptation, third-party interference. Yeah, maybe this kind of started as something very lighthearted, and then, or it kind of seemed like it was going to be midway, like could have gone either way, and then maybe you wanted something more, and it just didn't work out. Like this person wanted to maybe more flirt and hook up, and then you wanted something a little more serious than that, and yeah, it just didn't match up. What else have we got? Palm tree, yes, but then they're now seeing that you are someone who's very stable, you're secure, you're you know, you're growing, things like that. I won't lie to you, they feel like they're jealous, like, you know, they want to be kind of like you, you know, like they don't have your ambition. It makes them jealous. We also have passion. Yes, they don't have your passion for life. They don't have your passion for business or whatever you do, right? Like they don't have your passion or lust for life, and it makes them kind of sad. They're not really embarrassed, but they're a little embarrassed. Okay, what they want to tell you, what they left unsaid. Okay, you have kisses, unconditionally loving, giving, receiving affection, falling in love. Again, they kind of realized late that they could have fallen in love with you if they really gave it the chance. And they could have had something really nice with you, but they gave it up because they were too pompous. And they thought they were better than you, and actually ended up being the exact opposite. So, whoops. You also have self-indulgence. Focus on self-worth, time to heal, shadow work, and self-appreciation. So, they see you focusing on yourself. They see you doing well by you, and they're impressed. I do have to say this person is very impressed with you. They're impressed with the fact that you didn't, you know, probably go chase after them after things were over. You focus on your bag. So, that's always impressive. And, you know, being in your bag, being in your success is always the best. Revenge is always the best. You know, look back. So I feel like you guys are doing a good job right now. Will they come back? I'm not totally sure. Check out the OG reading to see if they're going to come back. But it just seems right now that they are, you know, embarrassed and come back into their cave. So yeah, to conclude, this person knows they weren't giving you enough, you know, attention. They didn't think that you were as bad of a bitch as you were, and then you ended up being super bad, and they were like, ah, damn. Also, they didn't even believe someone really could be that ambitious. Maybe they're just surrounded by bums and things like that. Or they're really pompous and think that no one can do it better than them. But it turns out that you were out here, you know, getting your bag, getting your money, and they were embarrassed. They didn't take you up on the offer to like go along on your ride, you know. So it's just too bad. They never made a decision about whether or not to, you know, treat you like you should treat someone you want to date, and it was detrimental. So it is what it is. So they're sorry. They're sorry, and they see you. They want to know. They want to say that you're a bad bitch. Period. Okay. So I hope you like this one. If you did, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. I post new videos every Wednesday and Saturday. And if you'd like a personal reading from me, I'd love to help you out. Go ahead and look at my description box below, and that is where I have my services, my testimonials links, and that'll give you everything you need to know about a reading with me. Of course, you can check out the OG reading that is all about will they reach out, and it's coming up in a few seconds, so you don't want to miss it. And lastly, check me out on TikTok at Literally Like Tarot. I post small bite-sized tarot videos over there for you all to enjoy. Okay? Hope you like this one, and I'll see you in the next one. Best wishes. Bye-bye. Hello to my OGs. So just at the very end of the video, I'm so happy to have you all here. I'm going to do a shorter OG reading today, and it's based off of what you chose earlier. So you can either choose the same one you had earlier, you can choose a different one for this one, okay? Now this is, will they reach out? I'm going to keep it pretty simple, a simple yes or no, and I'm going to get that answer with the Spiral Tarot here. So if we get, it's going to be based on the cards that come out, okay? So if we get Wands, Cups, or Major Arcana, Wands, Cups, or Major Arcana, that means yes. And if we get Swords or Pentacles, that means no. Okay, fair enough, fair enough. Okay, here we go. For those who chose the World card, will that person reach out? For those who chose the World card, will their person of interest reach out? All right, what do we got here? Okay, Wands or Cups. This person is definitely going to reach out. We also have the King of Cups. Okay, this person is definitely going to reach out, and they're going to talk about their emotions. It's going to be more emotional. They're going to try and offer you like a small offer, like, hey, come on a date with me. Hey, come out to coffee with me. And they want to talk about, you know, or my emotions, or, you know, this relationship, whatever it is. So this person's definitely going to come back. Yes, they're going to reach out, and it's going to be an emotional like talk. Okay. Now for the Justice card. All right, will this person reach out? Oopsie, that is too many. For those who chose the Justice card, will their person of interest reach out? Alrighty. Okay, so what do we got here? We have the Ace of Pentacles, and also the Seven of Swords. So those are my two no's. I don't think this one will reach out. There we go. So it seems like this person is just too afraid of messing things up again. Also, they feel like they got off to too many false starts with you. Either it was multiple false starts or just like one false start. They don't want to do it again. They don't want to mess with you again, so they're going to leave it alone, okay? They're probably going to leave it alone, all right? Now, the Lovers, will this person reach out? For those who chose the Lovers, will their person of interest reach out? It's kind of fun, right? I like doing the second pick a card. Okay, we have the Moon, and we also have the Nine of Wands. So Wands and Cups were yes, and also the Major Arcana. So this is another yes. This person will reach out. They're very drawn to you and your energy is what I'm getting. And when they come back this time, they're going to reveal more secrets to you. They're going to be a little bit secretive, but they're going to reveal more to you. They're also going to try and be more vulnerable this time around, okay? And last but certainly not least, we have the Empress. So will this person reach out? For the Empress, will their person of interest reach out? For those who chose the Empress, will their person of interest reach out? What do we got? For those who chose the Empress. Okay, we have the Six of Wands and the Strength card. Okay, we also have the Knight of Swords. That's one sword card, but that's okay. I'm seeing the Knight of Swords, someone who delivers a message fast. So I'm definitely getting a big yes for this one. It's going to take this person a lot of strength. Could take them some time as well to come through, but once they come through, it's going to be hot and heavy, okay? They're going to try and go out with you right away. They're going to try and claim you right away. They're going to try and bring you out to public, see their friends with you right away, and try and rush into a relationship a little bit. So, you know, make sure you set the pace with this person because they're going to try and rush into a relationship probably. Okay, that is it. Gonna leave it quick and simple for today. Hope you all enjoyed it. I had a lot of fun with you all today, as always. It's always an honor to read tarot on this platform. I'm just so blessed to have so many incredible souls on this platform. So many people who are trying to help the world. So I just want to say that I'm so blessed to have you all. Thank you so much for being a part of the Lunar Light fam. And I will talk to you in the next one, okay? Lots and lots of love and light. Okay, bye-bye.